We the Fans is the #1 sponsor in battle rap. My name is Frank White, and I probably contributed to some of your favorite battles. I mean, in the last 4 years, I donated $222,000 to battle rap for the culture. Check out We the Fans Global on Instagram for the full catalog of battles I sponsor. And follow We the Fans Global on YouTube to watch full battle breakdowns from a sponsor's perspective and a recommendation for what battles should be booked next. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and keep stepping into your greatness. We the Fans is for the culture.
What up? We here with Ghost,
What's
the
going on, man?
phenomenal, the
Yeah,
the 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 greatest of all time. How you feeling?
feeling good, man. Free to fuck up, Doc Road business, North.
There you go. There you go. North. You know when you
Yeah,
say that, the whole building shake where you from.
yeah, man. You know,
I
I'm not
respect that.
not cosplaying. I'm who I say I am. You know.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. All right, so let's start where I'm gonna jump all around. I got a bunch of different battles from you, but let's start where I first heard from you, and that's Ghost versus Jack Boy Maine.
Okay.
It was on an iBattle joint. I think it was High Tide.
Yes, sir.
I want to say these are like I tried to keep it at four because sometimes the comments saying I be in here reciting every line from the battles. So I did four of my favorite bars from each battle. So for this
Right.
battle, my favorite was double barrel to your head. Had him looking like Hellboy. What I do with a blade is breathtaking, like Demon Slayer. Fucking amazing. This shit of overpowered blood is Compound V. Insane. My dog a problem with the revolver. He ain't lost a round yet, and he don't even battle rap. Ah, you was wilding against Jack. Talk to me about that battle, and obviously talk to me about having the hometown there and all that. Talk to me.
It was special, man. It just, I didn't really know I was gonna be on the card. It just ended
Mhm.
up playing out. I originally had Woo side. Shout out to my brother Woo.
Shout out. Will.
So me and Jack, well, a lot of people don't know, me and Jack was on like 3, 4 days notice.
That's crazy.
So I went from a 3 rounder to a 1 rounder. So I tried not to cheat Jack out of a battle. So a lot of my
Mhm.
shit ended up being catered for Jack because I added a lot of new stuff, like
Mhm.
a lot of the Wooside material didn't get used. So, it was
Mhm.
fortunate they pulled back up. I battled been to the city before though, but it was some years ago. It was in like
Mhm.
2020.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact. You actually had a few battles there, Camp Green. You really been in
Yeah.
this game for a minute. I don't want nobody thinking that you.
Yeah.
I seen your battle with Trez. I seen your battle. It's a few. You got some joints, man.
Yeah.
So, but this feels like the Ghost season. This feels like when the stars are lining up and it's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you call that battle with Jack? Even though it's a one rounder.
I think, Jack the homie, so he ain't gonna get mad. I think if I go second, it's not even close.
Talk.
I, I think
Okay.
I think Jack is very strategic and he vet moved me. He like gaslit me into going first.
Hmm.
'Cause he really ain't have to take the battle. And the funny shit is we was in the Doc Row chat. Everybody was trolling Jack to try to make sure he didn't write no bullshit. They're like, Ghost gonna send you, Ghost gonna kill you. So he's trying to piss him off. And then he actually came
Hmm.
prepared. But I
Hmm.
think the Ohio shit, you know,
Yep.
he
Yep.
drug that out as long as he could. And
Yep.
he told me straight up, like I had to, like you was wilding. Like I think if I go second, I take away the sting of that, and I think I kind of
Mm,
clear him. But
mm.
good battle either way. Great one
Okay,
rounder.
I respect that. The next battle that I want to talk to you about is Ghost versus Migs on Westworld.
Yes, sir.
My four favorite bars there was I came for combat essay. It's the tuning exams. I
Yes,
pull a
sir.
dirty Mac midstream. I'm DDG. Rolling the dice. She think every one of these men are lick nasty. A cop profile my son, and I got to sleep at night knowing that pig probably looked like me. You
Yeah.
was wilding against Migs. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, like, what was the motivation? Because I think it's a super competitive battle. What was the
Mhm.
motivation behind that, and what do you remember from that battle?
So me and Miggs was originally booked on a no entourage card
Hmm.
uh, earlier that year. So me and Miggs battled May 31st. We were supposed
Hmm.
to battle in March. Something happened where I couldn't do the battle. I had to, and Doc was like, we'll make it happen down the line. End up happening in what I thought was a better situation. Not that I think, Westworld's superior to no entourage or nothing, but like I got to go to Sacramento and shit. So like for Miggs, I was already familiar with Miggs because the Crucible. He had battled Malpractice the weekend I battled Zeke the first time.
Fire.
And you know, I was kind of going to that battle like I'm not about to punch with him. Like I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna do a bunch of other
Mhm.
shit. Where I fucked up though, and you know, this just recently I started not being on autopilot heading into battles. And I
Okay.
think people can tell because like the version of me that battle Monster is a version of me nobody's seen.
A thousand
Like,
percent.
and that was me like, you know what, let me quit fucking around. Like let me actually hone in and like really. So with Migs, I had battle Li the Mayor April 20th. I
Mm-hmm.
battled T Top May 10th. I battled
Mm-hmm.
Migs May 31st.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I tried for Migs, more for Migs than the other ones, but I kind of was bullshitting my prep a little bit. And that's why
Okay.
my third round was so superior to the other ones. That third was actually a revamped version of my third round for Woosah. The more you
Mm.
know.
Crazy.
Yeah, I had revamped it for Migs.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, that environment, you being out of town and you still holding your own, I think you did a phenomenal job there. And we're gonna get to the what happens after with the free world and all that with free game. But so next one I want to talk to you about is Ghostt versus Ella the Mayor. This environment, first of all, Compton versus Watts is insane. You
Yeah.
you being in there holding your own.
And I'm
I
from
feel like
Ohio.
I feel like like you're not even from there, but I feel like they really wasn't listening and you was bombing. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
facts.
The forensic report gonna have all the proof I need. Don't tell me pack a lunch when I got a sub in the trunk. You don't want to go eye for eye with a monster. That's the end of Jeepers Creepers. Bro still trapping more dog in the whip than Paw Patrol. They was not listening, bro.
Yeah.
It was a crazy environment. Tell me what you remember from that experience.
That is probably my favorite battle rap experience, bro. Like ever for real. Like so
Okay.
me and Eli was booked prior too. Me and him was gonna battle on Westworld like
Crazy.
the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And something happened, ended up falling through. I don't really remember what happened. I've had a couple battles fall through in recent years.
Mm-hmm.
So an opportunity came up
Mm-hmm.
and Doc was like, "It's in Compton." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Like, cause I look at it like, all right, he from Compton. I know he's somebody out there. So if I
Mm-hmm.
step on him out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm not realizing where the event is or nothing. I don't know if you know, like that's in they hood, all that shit. Like
Yep,
I ain't know
and
none of
you
that.
made references to that too with the
Yeah,
Yankee and all
yeah,
that.
I ain't know
You knew
that.
what you
So I
was
start,
doing.
yeah, like so. When I found out from shout out to my dog Rubber Tongue. I
Mm-hmm.
posted a
Shout out
flyer.
Robert
He
Tom.
was like, "Bro, no." He texted me. I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Why would you do that?" I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "I like danger." He said, "No, bro. Nutty Block is across the street. Like that's their neighborhood." I
Yep.
was like, "Oh, all right, even better." You know, I'm with all that. Like hell yeah. Like we
Yeah.
rapping, we not sliding. Like it ain't like
Yeah.
you know. So what ended up happening? Me and him got changed from 3 rounds to 1 round. That's why my round was significantly longer than his. I
Mm-hmm.
had to
Mm-hmm.
compile my three into one because he had
Mm-hmm.
got booked for. I wasn't mad at the circumstances, but
Of course.
we battled Sunday. I found out Friday.
Damn.
So, you know, if I knew earlier into the prep that we was on
Mm-hmm.
Nutty Block though, I would have
Mm-hmm.
dumbed down a little more and pandered a little more. My favorite part of the whole shit though, and this actually boosted Geechee Gotti on my all-time list. I
Yeah.
got to see him at the crib and see who
Yeah.
he was there, and he's
Yeah.
really who he says he is.
A hundred
And
percent.
it made me look at him different. Like it made me hold him in a different light, and I respected it. And a lot of the people working there is people, his peoples, like the people working
Hey.
security, all that shit.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey. That's so crazy that you would say that. He did A Ward versus Geechee 2 was in Compton. I was in the building, and I remember I went outside and you in the middle of Compton, it's by the airport and all
mhm.
that. And we went there and I remember I went outside and I peeped the security and I was like, this is not regular security. So I started talking to him. It was his homeboy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
neighborhood. Yeah,
They really it's
and it's a
really him.
business though. They got like LLC, like
Oh
they
no,
not
no,
playing.
they official,
Yeah, they
but
not
it's really
playing.
his people, and
Yeah,
and and the people in attendance is people he grew up with. So when he
yep,
rapping, it's niggas that was there when whatever he rapping about
yep,
happened, and that's a
yep.
different feel, and that
Yeah,
made me look at him
it
totally
made me look
different
at him
afterwards
different.
too.
And
A
then me
hundred
not
percent.
knowing they love LI, like he a neighborhood
Oh
hero.
yeah.
He
Oh
like
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
am here. So when
A
I'm
hundred
battling,
percent.
you can't hear some of the shit I was dealing with on camera. And mind you, like a lot of y'all would not have been able to get through y'all's material in that
A
situation.
hundred percent. Because the homies was in there doing the most too.
Nah, yeah, they was wild, and I know what I look
Yeah.
like. The only other person in there that looked like me was the dude they collab with that had the weed company and Lush One and Avocado. That's it. You feel me? That's it. And then I already
Yeah.
know how I talk. I say
Yeah.
cuz all this shit, like you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah.
you know, when I battle LI, one of my first bars, I try to use my name to my advantage.
Yeah.
Go over there, buddy.
Yeah.
And I go, my name is Daquan. Dude
Yep.
behind LI, like, we don't give a fuck. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, this what it feel like. You
This
know, and
one is
I'm
good.
thinking like,
And
this
you
what it
said
feel
it. You
like for
said,
people battling me. Like,
yep.
oh
You
shit.
said I'm used to it. This is what people go through when they battle me. Yep. You said
So
that in the battle.
I made
Yep.
sure to still get up on him, like how I do
Yep.
everybody. I done bumped
Yep.
him with my ponytail. I fuck with LI too. That's the
Yeah.
homie.
He's so
Uh,
solid too. Yeah.
then what was crazy to me, I think, about the experience is when I got done, it was just me and Doc. And if
Mhm.
Doc didn't show up, it was gonna be just me. And we didn't
Salute Doc
leave
for
when the
pulling
event
up.
was over. We was politicking and kicking it. And
Yeah.
they were in disbelief that we were politicking and kicking it. Like they were
Yeah.
like,
Oh, he comfortable.
they like, bro, y'all ain't going. I was like, shit, something happened to happen. Like, what I'm gonna do? I
Yeah.
think they were rattled because I think a lot of people go there and they get up out of there.
Yep.
Like, you know, and I don't
Yep.
blame nobody. Like, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, it is what it is. But
Yep.
one comment in particular, I was talking to one of the homies, I don't remember dude's name, but
Mhm.
he was like, yeah, that's crazy. I fuck with you though. Like your energy, you know what I mean? You
Mhm.
battle, you in the hood, you know how they talk, you in the hood cut,
Mhm.
you battle LI in the hood cut on the hood cut. We want you back. You gotta battle somebody else though, so we can
Yeah.
cheer on the homies, you know what
Yeah.
I'm on Nutty, you know what I'm saying? So, and then the funny shit too, like another thing, they from Nutty Block. We from the north
Mhm.
side where I'm from. We say the Nutty North. So, like, I really felt at home. And I was trying to
Oh.
tell them that, like, shit, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm back in high school in the hallway. And
Yeah.
so when I'm talking to dude, he like, shit, you good here though. We know who you is now.
Yeah.
Y'all solid. He like, I
Yeah.
can't control you going out that gate. This is where I fucked him up.
Yeah.
Her name is Champagne, I believe. She was working the event.
Shout out
Doc was
Champagne. I
helping her.
love Champagne.
Doc was helping her grab shit, and I wasn't about to
Mhm.
let Doc go nowhere by himself. I was
Mhm.
going with Doc. We was out the gate like 7 times that day. So not only was I at the event, I got to really see Compton.
Yep.
I
Yep.
seen a Mexican dude walking Walgreens and bang on everybody for like 5 minutes. Then he went to the household items section. That was crazy as
Hey,
hell. Nobody
hey,
batted.
that's
It
so.
wasn't nothing but old people in there. Like
Yep. Hey,
I'm
and they be
look.
banging too. It
Uh-huh.
be 60-year-olds
He
banging
was
on each other.
for
They
like
yo.
5 minutes, and then he walked
Hey,
right back
hey.
there. He got some paper plates and some household items, and I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
hell, this shit just like the movies."
Hey, it's 100% like that. That's so funny, and I love Champagne to death. She's the homie, and when I went to Geechee versus Ward 2, I remember there was a liquor store up the block, so I was going up the block to grab more Henny for everybody who was drinking, and I was just walking through there, and I was like, oh, this is just like the movies.
Yeah,
Compton is really Compton,
yeah.
she was just so happy. I think when you show that you're comfortable, they rock with you. When you don't let the elements affect you, they rock with you. But it's very near and present danger, so you got to be aware.
I talked to a couple of them, like followed me, and talked to them afterwards, all types of
Yeah.
shit. I was like, man, I gotta get back out there, fool.
And they
Like,
so cool. They so
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
hey, we brought it up when I first said, I don't know if you could hear it on camera. When I
Mhm.
say we in Yankee Stadium, right? Dude
Hey.
behind LI, hey, watch your mouth.
Hey. And you said I did my homework. I
I
see
give
it.
her homework. Yeah.
I love all of that though. But you know that I wanted to get into it later, but let's just talk about it now. There is a level of authenticity that you have
Mhm.
that I think is missed and should be overly appreciated because you are exactly who you say you are, and that's very, very rare. And
Right.
it's shown when you go into these places where most people will be terrified to be at, and you're being yourself and you're cracking your jokes. And the thing that is understated that I appreciate the most, you stick to the content. Like you don't give a damn who's in attendance. You're gonna get off your anime bars. You're gonna get
Facts.
off the drug dealing bars. That's true authenticity to be yourself no matter where you're at. You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
So I respect that the most. I
Yeah, I
respect
remember
that
when
to the
anime
fullest.
was taboo, bro. I used to get made fun of for watching anime, fool. Like, I remember
That's
when it
crazy.
wasn't as popular, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
especially being from the hood, like, what you watching this weird ass shit for, cuz? Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, all
Mm-hmm.
they know is Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Nah, salute to you. Salute to you 100%. You super authentic. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I'm not no street dude, but I was raised around the streets, so I'm familiar with these elements. And there's a feel that you get when you're speaking to somebody who's really that. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And you
right,
can't
right,
fake that. And so I
right.
salute you for being
Appreciate it.
yourself no matter where you at.
Appreciate it.
Um, okay, let's get back to these bars. The next bet I want to talk to you about that I really loved was you and Zeke.
The
So you
original
and
or
the
the
original, the
okay.
original. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I want to talk about you and Zeke when Hustle didn't show up, not the original. When Hustle
All
didn't
right.
show up and you and Zeke had to go, and each of y'all was rapping about somebody else. You was rapping about Hustle. He was rapping about Bless the God, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
But I love it because you were still able to get your bars off. And I'm gonna keep it tall. It was so good that it makes you forget that you're actually not rapping to your opponent. So I want to get into some of the bars. Y'all just high off his potential. It's the limitless pill. You know what else is a buzzkill? A chainsaw. Suited the bug out like the Blue Beetle. I'm a Marvel nerd, so that's my shit. Welcome to Stark Industries. We specialize in war hustle. Hey, he dodged the bullet. I'm gonna keep it real. He
I was
dodged the
gonna send
bullet.
him.
That was crazy. Tell me about that experience for you.
So I had found out, and I found out I think like that Wednesday. You can still hear me?
Yeah, of course.
All right, my little dude wild in the background. It's all good
It'd
though.
be like that.
Nah, I had found out like that Wednesday, I think, that
Hmm.
Hustle wasn't gonna be able to make it. It's people's past.
Oh
And
yes.
like the initial plan, like I had a shirt that said he ducked this shit. And like I was gonna talk shit. But then I thought about it, like, man, what if his people's really passed though?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now I
And then
look
you're
like
gonna
a
look
dickhead.
crazy. Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
with Zeke, the irony of all this, me and Zeke found out. And when we got there, I was like, I'm rapping. Zeke like shit. I don't think he's coming. I was like, fuck it, let's go spar or shit. Like straight up, we're gonna battle each other again. Like let's go spar or shit.
Like fuck
The
it.
irony of all this shit though, when I battled Zeke at the prior phase,
Hmm.
Hustle and Bless battled each other.
That's
So
crazy.
then neither of them show up to battle me or Zeke. Me and Zeke got
That
battled
is
again.
crazy.
I don't know if you could tell in that battle, bro. I was a little off. I wasn't off because Hustle ain't show up. I
Hmm.
wasn't off because they wasn't cheering. I knew they wasn't gonna cheer. I
Why?
knew they
Why do you
was.
say that?
I was in Martinis.
What
And,
What does that mean? What does that mean?
well, not they cheered for me, but I knew I would have to fight extra. I'm battling Zeke and Martinis as
Yeah.
URL.
Yeah.
And in my mind, how I look, I done already battled him. The last
Hmm.
time I battled him, it looked like a home game for me because we were so deep the first time, and like the consensus was I got over on him.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, they about to get that lick back. Zeke my
Yeah.
peoples though, so like I don't
Yeah.
ever want to. I talk shit and be like, yeah, I put that belt to ass, but like that's my peoples.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but my the dude passed out during Migs. That was my man's. Like my peoples passed out.
Oh, damn! I didn't
He
know
ain't
that.
passed out on no drunk shit, no high
Uh-huh.
shit, nothing. Like his heart stopped.
God, is
So
he okay?
he good now. Yeah, he had internal
Okay.
bleeding and everything. No, so like when he
Mm.
failed, the sound you heard was you. If you've been in Martinis, it's concrete, bro.
Yeah, I've
He
been there.
smacked
It's
his
it's
head.
it's a floor.
He smacked his head on the concrete. So
Damn.
now everybody I came with, only one of them got L's because they're fucking hooligans. So like I had to my responsible friend. I'm like, well, you drive the rental, get him to safety. Like y'all just go.
Yeah.
I got to rap. I got to hold it
Yeah.
down. So
Yeah.
I was trying to stay. That's why I went first. That's why I was saying a little extra shit. Like we just gonna cook y'all. I was just trying to hype myself up. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought he got drunk or something. Like I was mad at him. Like I wanted my friend.
Man,
Like, I was
that's
telling people today,
crazy.
is he okay? I'm like, he better be because I'm gonna beat his ass. I was pissed.
That's crazy
Yeah,
to
I was pissed.
say. That's great. I'm glad he's good, and I'm glad you got through that because hey, you got the call
Yeah.
and you made it to URL. So God bless all of
I'm
y'all.
glad they was listening though to material, bro. Because
Nah, it was
I do feel
crazy.
like I didn't get like some of the reaction I deserved against
Hmm.
Zeke. But
Hmm.
I like Smack, Rock, all them was actually listening. So like
A
it
hundred
just
percent.
worked out. I'm just glad it worked out.
100%. And there's two battles every battle. It's the battle with the person in the building, and then there's the battle on cam. And a lot of times the people watching on camera listen to every single
Yeah.
word. So
Yeah.
okay. Next I want to go to what one of my personal favorites from you is Ghost versus Knock Him the Prophet on Just Business. I gotta
Yeah.
salute Doc. That's probably top five battle rap cards of 2025.
Yes, sir.
Phenomenal battle, very competitive. My four favorite bars from you are you know every trick in the book like Hugh Hefner. I got bodies on the mag. Watch what it add up to. That's a Fibonacci pocket. I love when you do that whole that's a this
Yeah.
pocket. I love
Yeah.
that. I go off positive affirmations like a
Like a
praise
praise
cake.
king. Yeah, that's
What
crazy.
the fuck? Hey, watch motherfucking ball in my face like ball in my face like Castaway. I was hurt and really lost the plot. Crazy double, crazy clean double. Like you were just wilding against Nakim. Highly competitive. Talk to me about what you remember from that. And you was at home this time too.
Yeah, I really didn't want to do the event, to be honest,
For
because
real?
I had just battled at home and I don't like oversaturating my appearances
Mm,
at home.
mm,
And then like the thing is, like people, I don't think they really knew then because I wasn't they wasn't as familiar. there's not
Mm-hmm.
many people you could put on a card here in my city and justify them being over me. Like even like known battle rappers, because people
Damn.
come in there and leave. Like if
Mm-hmm.
when I'm done, they will leave. They're
That's
like, I don't
crazy.
give a fuck about that shit. I came for you. Cut like they're gonna leave. So there was all these variables, but
Mm-hmm.
like I just knew the magnitude of the card. Doc kind of talked me back. Eisen, quiet down. Go over there with mama, okay? Doc kind of talked me back into it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking of like, what can I gain from this? I'm like, well, it is free, blah blah blah. And then I
Mm-hmm.
finally just, I said, fuck it, I'll do it. And I've been wanting to battle now Kim for years, bro.
I
I
love that.
always started to be on NLBL though. I always started to be
Mm-hmm.
on Archie's league. With
Mm-hmm.
not Kim, I wanted to put emphasis on the pen. I feel like my pen gets slept on sometimes.
That's a fact.
And he's a puncher. I'm not known as a puncher, I guess. So,
Although
I
I feel
put
like you're more of a haymaker person.
yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
land. I think I can land, and I'm getting better at landing. I'm getting better at the little in betweens. But like
Mm-hmm.
shit, like lost the plot. Like I was very proud of that. I was very proud of
Very
like,
layered, very
yeah,
clean.
I was trying to layer the material up and
Mm-hmm.
go in and out the pockets and just do shit I felt like Kim didn't do. Now
Mm-hmm.
also in the flip, I feel like for all of us to take that next step, like the narrative surrounding people, like shout out to iBattle, shout out to my dogs,
Shout out iBat.
Fibo, Los, like not Kim. The narrative
Mm-hmm.
surrounding them was like they can't do that outside of iBattle because it's like the optics, right? And this
Mm-hmm.
happened to me too, bro. And I hadn't been
Mm-hmm.
on iBattle in years before I battled Jack, and people were still telling me I'm only nice on iBattle, bro. Like
Crazy.
that shit was crazy to me. But
Crazy.
even when like Los battled in Chicago, it was an I battle card. A lot of the guys were on the card together, so you get a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the same crowd and shit. So I was telling Nakim before the battle, like, no, I fuck with you, like, but it's not gonna look like it when we rap.
It's
I'm
about
like,
to get crazy.
me and Archie kind of told him like, hey, bro, you're gonna have to earn reaction, like, you know what I'm saying, just be ready. I feel
Mhm,
like everybody needs that to take the next step. I feel
mhm.
like Los, that's the only thing left for Los at this point is
Is to
go
just consistently be outside.
Go, not even that. Go somewhere where they don't want to cheer for him
Mhm,
and make them. You know what I'm saying? Make them. Like, and Los is a dog. What I'm saying, they know me, so they know I'm not saying this with no spite or no malice. Like I said the
mhm,
same thing to Fibo. Like every one of us needs that moment. Like that shit with Li, wasn't my first time dealing with that. So I was able
mhm.
to maneuver. Like I battled LSG years ago
Facts. Facts.
in Staten, and it was nothing but New England people in the building. They didn't give me nothing. They didn't give me nothing. And it's like, okay, if I let it rattle me, it's gonna show on camera.
A
So I
hundred
can't
percent.
let it rattle me. Just
Mhm,
Business was amazing though. The vibes was in there, bro.
mhm.
I'm all about shit being competitive. All this, we was all talking shit, all that. I kept telling Wusa I was gonna bump into his knee. He had the brace on his knee and shit. Isaac,
Yeah.
go, go in there. Go in there. Go.
That's what I was dealing with the whole storm. That was my life right
Gotta
there.
control the room. You know what I'm
My son
saying?
got crowd control. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next bet I want to talk to you about, I think personally, I would call this your to date your breakout performance. I think it was so incredible, and everyone that I talked to about this card, I always tell them go check this battle out specifically. And I remember when LTBR, somebody had said that they hadn't seen that battle. I made it a point. I went back and forth with them like, you can't say you can review this event if you have not seen this specific battle. And I'm talking about Ghostt versus Monster.
Yes, sir.
Incredible performance. I want to highlight my favorite bars from that. You said he's still whipped from time to time. He got DeLorean habits. Nasty business. I love Back to the Future. My circle, like Ed Gein closet, it remains closed. What the fuck?
That shit ain't
If
get no
you
love.
that is and nobody said nothing.
Yeah,
I
I
was looking
saw
at
it.
my screen like, hello, hello. Am I
Yeah.
the only one watching this? This shit, the Infinity Gauntlet, that's a powerful backhand, ballistic tips, color coordinated, sound like a
Every
young
track,
drone
like,
first. Yo, you be rapping, and I don't know what niggas be listening to because it's like, this is crazy. Phenomenal performance. What do you
appreciate
remember from that event?
it. I just
And
remember
you also
being,
had the people in the building, brother. You
yeah,
had
man.
your whole city showed up.
That shit was crazy to me because like they ain't never been here, and it's like
Mm,
I felt like any one of us that would have been granted a home game, right? And I said this on another interview, but
Mhm.
the point remains is that
Mhm.
if this would have been at Martini's,
Mhm.
Zeke and P Black would have felt how I felt. They would have
Exactly.
wanted, we got to pack the building. Wow, I get to rap at the crib. Like, it was like some full circle shit for me. Like,
Mhm.
Columbus had leagues and shit.
Mhm.
We not no real battle rap market. Like, it was
Facts.
people in there like, damn, go like smack here. Like, damn, cause like I
Crazy.
remember talking about this shit in high school. So like it was one of them, like it was surreal for me. And it just so happened that a lot of people pissed me off before that battle. And I don't really get mad a lot. Like I tell people, I treat battle rap the way Nikola Jokic treat basketball, bro. Like
You don't even be trying.
I don't even care, like half the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you
it's
had
like
a bar
I had to
about that.
stop, I had to get out my own way eventually. I had to stop doing that.
Yeah.
But you know, it just so happened I felt disrespected. I felt like leading up to when I did battle Zeke, when I was supposed to battle Hustle, I felt
Mhm.
like it's media, right? Even if there
Mhm.
wasn't live streams of the entire Crucible process, I feel
Mhm.
like before you go to grade the talents that did the whole process, you
Mhm.
might want to tap in with a couple people that was there for all of it before you just
Mhm.
form an opinion based off this. Because it's
Mhm.
like sports, like a guy that didn't watch the game could hear an analyst say something that's not remotely the fucking case,
And
but
just
since
take
the
that as
analyst
law.
said it, they
Yeah.
take that and run with it. So that was
Yeah.
my whole thing. Was like, damn, like, okay, so y'all thought I wasn't that good against Zeke this time. Okay, what about the first time?
Mhm.
Okay, what about when I battled Blessed to God and P told us we had 5 minutes and he said, it don't take me 5 minutes to like you. If you're fire, I'm stopping you. This is not a battle, it's an audition. I got to the 2 minute mark of my material. You know what happened? Time. Sent me through. I was the only one that happened to. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Bless got stopped too, but he rapped a little longer than me. I got stopped at the 2 minute mark of a 5 minute round. Performance of the
Crazy.
night twice. We wasn't just saying that. You know, it's like
Mhm.
people thought we was just talking up until Smack played the first version of me and Zeke.
Mhm.
And they was like, oh shit, he's wilding. And it's like, yeah, bro,
Mhm.
like what about the whole process? What about the face-offs we did where I kind of like, you know, no disrespect to nobody, I kind of put that shit on my back. Like, just because I don't pop out, I don't talk in spaces. This is my problem right now with battle rap too, bro. Let me cook real
Mhm.
quick. Yelling in
Floor's
a
yours.
space and being like a fake ass antagonist does not equate to personality. Like if your personality is dependent on you always being in some drama or some shit, you're not that fucking interesting, bro. Like at the end of the day. So I think sometimes we lose the plot there. Like people
Mhm.
think because someone bumped their gums a lot, oh, they showing a lot of personality. Like no, they doing what the next 40 motherfuckers is doing. They getting here, talk shit. They getting here, be messy. That's why I be detached. Like, and
Mhm.
I just don't be having time for that shit. I ain't about to be yelling at you in no space. I ain't about to. You gonna like me for me or you not? It's you know, it is what it is. If you want to see more personality, let me get some face offs in and shit, man. I don't gotta go yell at my fucking phone. Anybody that met me in real life will tell you I'm the exact same. I'm the exact same. Culture don't know how much of a dickhead I am yet either. They gonna learn that the more we, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on, Ghost. I think you're an incredible human being. I don't know about
Nah,
you
I'm
being a
just saying,
dickhead.
they your ass knocking them, they tell you like they gonna learn.
Okay.
They gonna learn,
Hey,
bro.
hey, that took a turn. I want to ask you, for to step away from battle rap for a second. I want to talk to you about some things. All right, so number one, I want to ask you, what does it mean for you to be from where you're from? Because it's not too many people that succeed. It's not too many people that get to this level of battle rap. Talk to me about what it feels like to be where you're from, and give us some insight into where you're from.
Okay. Well, before I get into that, one more time, because I kind of segued the Young Dro verse bar. I sat on that bar for 2 years and lost it in my notes.
What?
And I seen it and I was like, why the fuck have I not said this?
That
Yeah.
is
I
crazy.
kind of jumped off the deep end, so my bad on that.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
no, you're good because
yeah,
Brown Rover looked like pork and beans. As soon as you
yeah, I'm
said it, I
like,
was like,
what
oh, this
the
is genius.
fuck? And then I kind of
Genius.
refined it and then
Mm-hmm.
used it. And I want to shout out Monster, bro,
Shout out
because
Monster.
a lot of people would have folded if they were him that night. Like, there's a lot of shit people don't see just from the lens of the camera. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody that was there, like Young L, all them, they like, man, he had that building. Like, my
Mm-hmm.
fan base and I don't call them fans, my support system, my friends, like, you know, I got friends that ain't gangster, all that shit. But like the
Mm-hmm.
crowd here, you'll get like, I'm from the inner city. Columbus is the capital of Ohio, bro. This is not, and this leads into the next question as well. This is not no farm town, fool. Like, it's like a melting pot here, right? I just happen to be from the inner city. Like I'm usually the only one that look like me. So I think like you go in an event like that, a lot of them ain't battle rap fans. Like it's a bunch of gang members and shit in here. Like that's why like a guy like Top Floor Loot, if he would have rapped a little later with more of a crowd, oh my god, they'd have loved him. They'd have
Mm-hmm.
loved him because
Mm-hmm.
we
Because
see
he's really that. He's
he's
really that.
really that, you know,
Yep.
like.
Yep.
But that's also why, like a lot of the guys that you could argue, some of the bars that landed the hardest that night were the street bars, because that's what people wanted to hear. Well, as far as like how much it mean and shit, I put emphasis on my side. Like anybody from where I'm from, if you people take pride in the side of towns they from, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm from up north. I'm from the Linden area. I went to Brookhaven High School. Like, I ain't even from a hood per se. I
Mm-hmm.
moved hella. So like
Mm-hmm.
I just always been like shit. I'm from the north. Like I'm from up north, bro. Like I got
Mm-hmm.
this shit tatted on me, fool. Like this shit say
Mm-hmm.
zone 4, like north side zone 4. So um you know, knowing that Smack never been here, knowing this shit never been a market, knowing that
Mm-hmm.
like I played a part in it, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the credit go to Doc, you know what I mean, as
Salute that.
well. But you know, just that was like some. I had people coming up to me. I wasn't even realizing, bro, how crazy it was
Mm-hmm.
until like my cousin came up and hugged me, like, "Yo, that shit crazy." Or people sitting there looking at me like, "Damn, bro." Like I remember in high school, you was talking about this, and you know, I'm a little older, and I'm an old ass rookie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. You know what? You right. Like, and that event just ended up playing out so good, bro. Everybody raps so good. Everybody that rap here love it here. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
then it was on a Sunday, bro. If it was on a Saturday, I got 30 more bodies in there, no question, easy. And I do
That
this
is crazy.
consistently too, because I did it at Just Business. I did it against
Yep.
Jack Boy. Like this is what
Did
I did
against
when
Jack.
I
Yep.
battled T Top at
100%.
like 3 in the morning. We was out there 40 deep.
Yep. No, you
Like
like your people, and we talked about Geechee and his people being there. Is the same thing with you. Like seeing you and the people you actually came up with there, and there's a different feel when you drop a bar, and it's not a random bar. It's somebody that's with you that know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And
right,
that's a different feel. And you know that authenticity, I think, is sorely missed in battle rap. I
yeah,
listen. You know, I'm a nerd. And I love the nerd raps, but I also have family members that engage in that kind of activity. And I know how important it is to have that element in Smack because that's what the S stand for.
right.
That's the core fan
Streets,
base of Smack is the streets. So you need that balance. And I think for a minute we started getting away from that. And it was, I love the nerds, but it was an oversaturation of the nerd thing. So seeing more street element there and more authentically street, not the fake street that pretends to be street,
right.
but like really that. So you're extremely vital to the program, and I appreciate you doing what you had to do to get where you at. But now that you're here and you made it, you know that this is ground zero. This is where the work
Yeah, don't
starts.
none
You
of
know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
matter prior, fool.
Exactly. It might have taken you forever to get here, but you're here now. And now you reset. And to most who consume battle rap from this platform, it feel like it's your first year, even though I know you had battle 6 years ago. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So I want to tell you that like you got to let go of a lot of that and get ready to
Yeah,
damn
that
near
shit don't
start
mean nothing,
over.
brother. Yeah,
It's a
time
it's
to
a it's a reintroduction for real. So
I
um I want to talk to you about a couple battles that I would love to see you do, and I want to get your take on these battles so that I can instigate them. This
bet,
is the
bet, bet, bet.
segment of the interview where I do my instigating, so
All right,
just
let's
bear
do
with
it.
me. So let's start with one that should have been happened: Ghost versus Wusa. What happens with that battle?
Doc Row and Doc Row violence. I'm gonna pack Wusa up though.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I owe down and I'm offended. It just ain't right now though, cause me and Woo like we done got kind of close too. And all right, listen, before I
Mhm.
say we done got kind of close, that shit don't mean nothing. I don't mean we got close so we can't battle. If
Yeah.
somebody call me right now, you versus Justice, I got the deposit ready. I'm gonna treat Justice like we not friends. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how this shit's supposed to go, though, right? I
Yeah.
just used
Yeah.
him for example because everybody know
Yeah.
how close I am to Justice. If
Yeah.
Doc decided he wanted to be a battle rapper and somebody wanted me to do that, I'm gonna knock Doc's fucking head off. Like so, like
Salute,
there's
Doc.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no. I do think like I think the way I like the way Wu rap.
Me
So
too.
like it's an interesting battle for me
Mhm.
back when I battled Jack Boy before I kind of fine tuned this shit, bro, because I
Mhm.
really believed like I had like an ego death in this shit. Like I didn't really
Mhm.
revamped and fine tuned my style. I really got out of my own way finally, bro. Like I've been
Mhm.
in it's cliche to say, I've really been in my own way for a minute in this shit. Like,
It's dope that you have that self-awareness.
and I locked in, and I kind of just I went back to the drawing board. I'm not gonna say my whole process out loud, obviously, but you know that shit done worked a lot for me. This shit kind of getting easy now. This version of me, I fuck around, pack woosah up. The other version, we might add a classic, but I feel like that about a lot of people right now. Just the bag I'm in, respectfully, as a competitor. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
real, and I think that when I was watching the monster battle, it just seemed to me like everything came together. You know what I'm saying? You know
yeah.
how like sometimes you can have a good performance, but the crowd was asleep, or the crowd was
hmm
great, but the performance, or it just seemed like all the elements came together
Shit, I
perfectly.
was cussing my own crowd out, fool. Like,
But it's just fantastic. I just feel like you had unlocked the next
yeah,
level during
yeah.
that battle. So I definitely want to see you versus Wusa. I definitely behind the scenes have been trying to instigate the Perfect 10 versus UM1 class. And in particular, I wanted to see you and your honor. I think you and your honor talk, you kind of talk the kind of talk that he talks, and he's unorthodox and you're unorthodox. And I thought that those two styles together would be crazy. What are your thoughts on Ghostt versus your honor?
As long as he don't come in there talking about him and bro just finished fucking, we can have a good battle.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Hey, bro. Play as fuck up. I just meant the rapping
Some
style.
accidental, some accidental freak activity, bro. I don't know what
Hey,
the fuck was
come
going
on.
on. Nah, your honor dope to me, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
battle him. He's aggressive. He talking away like when he get into like his street and his drug talk bag, like
Hmm.
he talk the talk. And what I mean by talk the talk is like, you know, there's certain words and there's certain stories people tell where
Hmm.
like I can believe it a little more.
Yeah.
And he give me those vibes when he hop in them bags sometimes.
Hmm.
Because like the way this anybody from the hood will tell you, bro, like the goofy perfect example. Eli the mayor, right?
Hmm.
One of the most believable people in the culture. Have you ever
100%.
met him? He is
I,
goofy as hell. Not in a bad
funny as
way.
hell.
Not
Funny as
goofy
hell.
derogatory. He funny as
No,
hell.
he's
He might
funny as
have on a
hell.
cartoon t-shirt,
Yeah.
humble as fuck, down to earth. I
Super
think that's
cool.
where battle rap get detached from reality sometimes. Like some
Hmm.
of the craziest street guys I know is
Hmm.
nice as fuck. Like they don't. I know somebody, no tattoos, none of that, don't even cuss. Bro, he will kill you.
Hey, I
Like,
always say this in battle rap: the gangsters, the funniest niggas in this shit.
yeah,
They got a great sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
you know, especially when you get older, when you a little younger and you in the streets, like that's probably when you at your most prime of insecurity.
Hmm.
Because like, you know, whatever led you there, you know,
Hmm.
there's shit at home, the environment, a lot of shit to make you insecure. Like me, I wasn't ever fully immersed into the streets, but I'm
Hmm.
from the hood. Like I was always the rapper, or I could
Hmm.
draw. Like so,
Hmm.
like I still done seen more shit than the average person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why every
Yeah.
time you tell me you like, yeah, street rapper, I was like, bro, not me. Like,
Mhm.
but I also got an understanding of how others have viewed me. Cause like some of the shit I've been through would classify as like shit goes. You might as well be street fool.
I
Like,
feel like that. I feel like that
yeah.
100%.
I say that to say though, if I'm saying this about myself, like that would mean I know some people that did. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
some people locked up, all types of shit, people that
Hmm.
died. Like, I think that's where the authenticity comes from with me. And I
Hmm.
only brought that up because I see that in your honor. Your honor funny as hell. Like
Hmm.
and little shit like that. I always give people extra points for being themselves, like because there's a
Yeah.
lot of cosplaying going on in the culture.
Is
And
way
and,
too much,
and
actually.
I know what I look like. I'm gonna get accused of cosplaying my whole career.
I don't, here's the thing, energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. Now you can, if you have a narrative you want to spin, that's a different conversation. But energy don't lie. You give off that energy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And it's like people can make jokes, people can create a narrative to create some kind of advantage over whatever. That shit don't matter. Energy
right.
don't lie. The ones that's really like that see you and they see what they see. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
So it is what
It's
it
for the
is.
it's for the hood nerds, man. We
Let's
doing it for the
go.
hood
Let's
nerds.
go.
The ones that was gang banging and then seen Naruto and said, "Oh shit, they banging on here, cuz they from the league." That's what I do it for.
No, that's insane. Okay, another battle I want to talk about is Ghostt, and I want to see you battle a woman, and y'all from the same region. Y'all both explosive in y'all delivery. Ghostt versus Vixen the Assassin.
Oh, okay.
You ain't
I thought
expect
you,
that.
no, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Nah. What you think about Ghostt versus Vixen the Assassin?
I love that battle. I like
Okay.
Vixen. I think Vixen's talented. Um, I've never actually thought about the battle though, to be honest, until just now.
Mhm.
I like that
Mhm.
battle though. I like the way
Me
Vixen
too.
rap. I like
Me
the way
too.
Vixen rap, and I probably would approach it differently than a lot of people have approached it. I actually have a lot of narratives I think nobody has ever said in my back pocket for like a lot of people, just in case the day comes.
You a
You got,
plotting ass nigga.
no, you gotta stay ready. You stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
No,
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
100% right. You're
Like,
100% right. But I just think the energy, the delivery,
yeah, that'd be
the
fun.
haymaker, it just makes sense stylistically. Somebody had said to me, I was in a space one time and was talking amongst fans, and they said, "Oh, I wouldn't know what matchups to put Ghost with because he's so unorthodox." And I remember thinking, "Hell no, I got hella ideas." Like,
I'm
so
bro.
I knew when I got to interview you, I would go over them.
I worked so hard to be labeled unorthodox too,
Yeah.
because for a minute when I first started, and I feel like so far in this interview we done did good, but
Mhm.
I done fucking dove off the deep end a few times. But that's what interviews is for, so it's all good. Like some of the
Yes, let them
questions I
see
ain't
who
even
you
answer in
are.
full.
Yeah.
But you know, I put so much emphasis on not sounding how I sound on wax in a battle. I ended
Mhm.
up like shoot myself in the foot, like the pockets and shit. But I could have
Mhm.
been doing that. I can rap on beat, bro. I know how to rap. Like
Okay.
I could have been doing that, but I was shooting myself in the foot, and I wish
Mhm.
I would have did this shit sooner. Cause like my
Mhm.
whole time I wanted to be unorthodox, and the
Mhm.
more different I got, I would ask people like, bro, do I sound like how this sound? Is this different? They'd be like, Ghost, you've never sounded like nobody, and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But it's like I had the ponytail, so I guess I was Mike P for a little bit, right?
Your name is Daquan, brother. He
And
was
then
never Mike
the
P.
hat, I turn this bitch back. I'm evil A Ward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the
Evil
atheist.
A Award
I'm
is.
atheist Ward, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on. Not, you know what? You can't get through what you've been through without being a believer in God. I know faith got you through a lot. So I know you ain't no atheist. But okay, this next battle, I think this is an obvious matchup. Both haymaker heavy. Obviously, it's one of those goats in your region that you got to see eventually, but I do want to see it eventually. Ghost versus Fonz.
Right.
How you feel?
Um, I'm not opposed to it. That's my dog though. Like so one thing I want to say about Fonz, bro, I
Hmm.
really fuck with Fonz because Fonz understand his position in this shit.
Hmm.
Fonz was before I ever met that man, he on platform shouting me out in 2020.
Fire.
I had never met him, you know, and
Fire.
I'm glad though, because Fonz, you know, Casino had got on for a second too. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out
He just never
Casino.
got the push.
Hmm.
Fonz done really kicked this shit open for Ohio.
Yeah.
Now I'm here with my boy. So if we end up having to line it up, we could line it up. But
Hmm.
until then, I want to wreak havoc with my dog. But
I love
as
that.
far as the battle go, I would love to battle. I would love to battle Fonz because Fonz scare me. And I'm at a point now where not a lot of people scare me. And I don't
Hmm.
say that I don't know if you could tell, bro. I have self awareness. I'm not one of. I
For
don't
sure.
like being delusional.
For sure.
There was a point where if I'd have said not a lot of people scare me, I would be lying to myself, bro. I would
Hmm.
have got packed up. You know what I mean? If I'd have battled Monster when I first thought about taking the battle, and I used to think he was ass too, um, he'd have packed me up because I'd have went there thinking he ass, and I wouldn't have
Yeah.
tried. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that version
Mm.
of me would have lost to him.
Yeah.
Um, so I would love to lace him up with Fonz because he scared me. And like
Yeah.
I like being scared, bro, because I don't get scared a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that'd be dope. We'd have to do it here though. Not in
Of
Columbus,
course.
but in
But
Ohio or
in the
somewhere.
region for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of very dope up and comers, or just not even up and comers. There's a lot of great talent in that region of the world.
Yeah.
You, Fats, West
Shout
Side
out Black.
Black, um,
Shout out Black.
uh, so many people. But I want you to take a second and maybe put the viewer and myself on to people we may not know
Okay.
of.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So the floor is
Um
yours. Tell us who we
Y-
need to get familiar with.
YT is a problem. You
Mhm.
know, he's being managed by Archie now. So you're gonna start
Okay.
seeing him on the scene more. My boy, he from Cincinnati.
Okay.
Uh My dog Marco Mazzi from Cincinnati. I'm a big fan of Mazzi. You know, when he battled Geechee, that wasn't like I guess his best performance to the masses, but
Right.
Marco
Mhm.
Mazzi get busy too. My
Okay.
boy Coop Cold, bro. All Coop need, Coop battle rap for fun. He don't care. And he'll say some of the craziest drug bars you ever heard in your life.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
like he don't
Okay.
care. Like he like the guy that could have went D1, but he only hoop when the trap slow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he come to
Yeah.
the court and until his phone start ringing. That's Coop. So Cincinnati got a lot of hitters. You already shouted out Fats, West
Mhm.
Side Black. Shout out to my little homie Icy is. He on the up and up. He working hard. He on OSBL. That's coming
Shout out
up.
Icy is okay.
Shout out my dog Jay Slash, man. Jay Slash,
J Slash.
Columbus, man. Like,
Mhm.
it was me, him, and Sneezy, bro. Like that
Shout out
was the three
Snoop.
guys from Columbus that kept doing this shit. Cause a lot of the, like my brother A knew the Stitch 'em Ups, the Scopes, people that Q Nemesis, people that set the tone for this shit in Columbus, Father Time undefeated. Like people get older, they got different priorities.
1,000%.
So they wasn't doing this shit as much. Who else I like, bro? I don't want to name just all like people from one clique, like in Cincy and shit. So I would say, oh, Cav Bless. Do you know who Cav Bless is?
He was on one of the tournaments. I didn't get to get too
He,
familiar with him, but I've heard the
he
name.
been on Street Talk a few times. Cav
Okay.
Bless is cold, bro. Cav
Okay.
Bless is cold. He ain't never really got his just due. Shout out to my brother Cash Money. He's in Fonz tournament.
Yeah, I think Kev Bless was also in Fonz tournament or
Okay.
T-Top's tournament, one of them. But okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I know about Cash Money with a K. Yep. Okay.
Scissors is back outside. One that I
Okay.
want to say, Freddie D.
Okay, see, I heard he's the guy that beat 40.
He is very, very unorthodox.
Okay.
And he had like a very unorthodox performance at the Crucible. Like Freddie D, almost when he battling, bro, you could compare him to Briz a little bit, but he's like acting out a play, fool. Like he was, like I don't remember the bar, but he's talking about drowning somebody in a bathtub, and he's acting out the bar. Like he's knocking on the door, like, hey, keep it down in there. Keep it, hey, hold it down. And he ends the bar with, so I drowned the bitch, like shit like that. Like, and he's very animated. Like, he'll have you locked in. Like, he battled Pyrex on We Go Hard.
Okay.
Pyrex Jones, that was a good
shout out
battle.
Pyrex Jones. Okay.
Freddie D is one of Troy Martin's hitters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Freddie D, dope, man. He had a bar, and this has been said now. He was the first one I said it. First one I heard say, excuse me. He had a bar where he was like, he said something. He was basically context. He robbing somebody. He said, bitch, shut up. He's like, but bitches want explanations and shit. I boom. That's crazy. I boom. Like it was before I butchered the bar, but
I get what you're saying.
nah,
Yeah.
Freddie Cole. And then
Okay.
I ain't about to name the whole Ohio though. I end up
Nah. I appreciate you putting this on to some people. And I hope people watching are gonna
shout out Big Chauncey too.
Shout out Big Chauncey. Okay. This next question is a Midwest question, and I can't let you go without asking you. I need your top 5 Midwest battlers of all time.
Of all time?
Yep.
Well, the top 2 are like, am I doing favorite or like?
Brother, this the floor is yours.
All right, so the top 2, even on one of them's asked to me, like, but he's solidified. Verb can't move. He's terrible to me though.
Saying Verb is terrible is crazy, but Verb, okay.
Vegan Verb is terrible. Excuse me. Like
okay. Verb, so back in the day, Verb is okay.
Verb
all right, so Verb.
He kind of moved, kind of weird. We ain't gonna get on all that. I'm not about to have him get down. He's not gonna see this. If he does, we not about to do all that.
All right, so I'm just gonna clip up the part where you name them and leave out there.
You can keep everything. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. What's your?
Because I'm never gonna bite my tongue, bro. If I think
Understood.
somebody ass, they ass. Like we grown ass men. Like if your ego fragile, you're that offended. That's a fucking personal problem that has nothing to do with me.
You're right.
So for sure, Verb and Hitman have to be on there.
Verb and Hitman.
They have to be on there.
Yeah, I agree. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. For sure.
Cal has to be on there.
Cal for sure.
Now this is the part where it gets hard. Like I'm gonna put Fonz on there over like some of the legends like Big T. Like I know we got X Factor. We got Young Cannon. We got guys that really put in a lot of groundwork. But Fonz the first person where he from to do that, and the first person from Ohio to really get on that level. So I think Fonz has earned his spot up there, right? And then the last one is him in his prime, right? Is one of my favorite battle rappers of all time, and it is Clean Paper. And that's
one of them.
That's my favorite spot. If we were just going off longevity and the amount of work they put in, JC has to be on there too. And you could argue Ill Will as well. Like there's multiple people. I think Fonz just being like Ohio ain't really known for battle rap, bro. So for Fonz to get on is a big deal versus some of these other guys. They came from a place in the Midwest where they might have had like a little scene and shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Like the Midwest, when the Midwest was getting highlighted, they was skipping right over us. You know what I'm saying? It was about St. Louis and Chicago and Detroit. And it is never, Cincinnati had a battle fucking culture 15 years ago. Like Pretty Hippie, for example, was performing in front of 2,000 people in 2009.
Damn.
You know, like Jay Jeans and them, like Casino, Black Rain, people like that. There's been a culture here. In Cincy, you know, Columbus had a little culture, Cleveland had a battle culture, but it's like we was getting glossed over, you know. So I feel like that puts Fonz in a different caliber. As for Cupido, he's one of my favorites of all time when he was in his prime. That's why at the end of my third against Monster, I did the QP to stop watching Smack, and I did the don't watch the Crucible shit to kind of pay homage.
I respect that. I respect that, and I love that. I gotta ask you this question too. You know, when people who aren't okay, so I'm gonna preface it like this. When y'all do drug bars, I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. I never sold drugs in my life. Now, when people do robbing and thievery, I'm very familiar with that. For the brief stint of time that I was running around with my cousins doing illegal activity, I'm familiar with that. That's my ministry, is the thievery. Now, when I see people who don't battle ranking talent, it's always kind of crazy to me, because it's like, do you even know what you're looking for? What is the criteria? How do you gauge what, like, maybe I value Ghostt being authentic more than you value somebody putting together a punch that means absolutely nothing. So how do we rank? You know what I mean? How can we both be on the same page about ranking? So I want to ask you, when you saw the rankings come out for the Perfect 10, how did you feel?
The first time, right?
Yeah.
I felt like there's a lot of ignorance there. And I also felt like, you know, there's a lot of prisoner of the moment ass energy. And respectfully though, that's life. Like, you know, they say you're only good as your last battle, but that applies to so many aspects of life. Like, it's like you could do 1,000 favors for a motherfucker. The one time you can't come through, they're gonna remember that more. Or
that's my whole life.
You could be nice. You could be nice your whole life, and the one time you blew up, that's the story that gets remembered. The one time you lost your cool, that's just kind of how it goes. So I think, you know, we were, shout out to Pete. You know what I'm saying? I will never. I'm never gonna downplay P like people been doing. You feel me? Because P put me in position. Also, bruh, this is random. Just a little quick sidebar. After I battled Chef Trez, I was supposed to get a PG, and then Norbs got fired. So y'all have seen me years ago, but Norbs got fired. And then I did a Crucible and I choked, and they still almost picked me with the choke. And then I did another Crucible and they robbed me. Is how I felt. I just never said it out loud. I'm not a cornball, but that's how I felt. And then, you know, now I'm here. So looks like I deserve to be here. Better late than never.
100% you deserve to be here.
But nah, man, I ain't really. The rankings piss me off, not because of the placement, but because of some of the shit people were saying. And I'm like, I don't really like arguing over opinions for real, bro, because that's all this shit is. It's subjective. But just some of the takes was crazy to me. And it was due to ignorance of the process. And I guess it wasn't their fault. Like a fan, I'm not gonna be mad at them that they didn't know that I was performance of the night 2 out of 3 phases. Arguably. A lot of people say consensus. Because you see anybody that was at both those events, nobody has fact checked me on that yet. Everybody was like, yeah, like him and Zeke first time was crazy. Yeah, he was wilding against Bless. Like shit like that. But like the media people, like at bare minimum, bro, if you hadn't seen it, you could have went and tapped in with somebody and then been like, well, from what I heard was Ghostt is gonna stand out the whole process to where maybe like, you know, we don't have to grade him so harshly on this one. But I also feel like if I would have got the battle hustle, we would not be having this conversation. My material would have been digested the way it was supposed to be. We would not even be having this conversation. But I thank all of them because that's why I rapped the way I did against Monster. You know what I'm saying? And
everything happens for a reason.
Another thing I don't like, because it wasn't Columbus, stop trying to penalize me because I'm not a fucking lame. Like, because people come see me at the crib. Like, why is that a bad thing? Like, that shouldn't be a bad thing. Like, if you can't sell 10 tickets, that's a personal problem. Like, you being a loser has nothing to do with me, bro. Like, and this goes for whoever. If the shoe fit, lace that motherfucker up. What I'm saying is, like, it's like people call it a negative because I could bring people out at the crib. Do you know how hard it is as a creative to successfully have a support system like that? Especially the ticket prices been getting big. They've been going up.
You're not
like,
lying.
You know, the first battle event they came to, I sold them tickets for $15. You know, they come into a smack event that started at 40 and jumps up to 50 after a certain time. You know, it's shit like that where it's like, And I still had the building packed, bro. Like, come on, man. And I don't want no cookie for this shit or nothing, but don't hold it against me because I'm really who I say I am. And the difference between me and a lot of people, notice you don't ever hear me get on here and be like, I did all this, I did that, really get like, I don't do none of that. None of that. Y'all speak for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do nothing. I'm gonna get up here, I'm gonna rap about anime, I'm gonna rap my little comic shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in and out of the street shit and I'm gonna be myself, bro. That's all I'm gonna do. And that is the reason I got so much love here because the way I am now, I have always been like this, bro. I have always had no problem being myself. My name is Daquan and I look like this and I talk like this. If you think I ain't ran into hella problems just being myself my whole life, I'm fucking used to this, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I'm used
real.
to this. Like, I'm
That's
used to
real.
this. But yeah,
That's real.
don't hold it against me because you know the thing is I feel like a lot of people in battle rap ain't had no friends, bro. And then they get friends in these battle cliques. That's their first friends. Like, you
Hey,
know,
that's a whole other conversation.
like a lot of my people's been here, like 10
Yeah.
plus, like really shed blood together though. Like
Yeah.
whether we was punching each other, punching somebody else, whether we got in a car accident, we did something like so. I think that really be the difference for me, bro. And that's why I don't pay a lot of shit no mind. And that's why even in our Twitter exchange, setting this interview up was like, bro, I don't be getting into spaces and shit too. Maybe like I'm still, I've been healing, working on myself, fool. Maybe I'm not mature enough yet for certain shit. Cause like I be ready. Like I be like, oh, stat, bet. I just don't say it on timeline, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I bet we gonna tend to that ASAP. And then Doc will call
Yeah.
me like, Ghost, it's not that deep.
It's not that at all.
And I'll
Yep.
be like, all
Yep.
right, my bad, fool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't know how to read me yet either, Frank. Like my
I like
humor
I
and
said,
shit.
energy don't lie.
Yeah.
Energy don't lie. I know exactly what you are when I
Yeah.
heard you. First time I heard you speak, I was like, okay, I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I want to end this on a positive note though.
Uh-huh.
First of all, God bless you and the family.
Appreciate you.
Salute to you being a father and finding time to
Appreciate you.
still pursue your
Gang,
creative
gang.
pursuits. That's beautiful. Um, but I want to ask you and what this means to you because I love seeing it. You know, brotherhood is not highlighted enough
Right.
nowadays. And to see the bond that you and Doc have and to see y'all mobbing together everywhere and to see how much he pushes you because I before I ever heard you rap, I heard Doc talking about you. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
makes sure to put your name in rooms that you're not even in. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Facts.
like that's the sign. I think in this life, you really only need one person who believes in you even more than you believe in yourself, and that you can do the impossible with that. And I love to see the camaraderie. So, what does Doc mean to you, and how has the journey been with Doc Row slash Free Game
You
slash
know.
North?
Slash North is hilarious. Uh Shout out to my dog Paris, man. North is like I said, we from the north side. We from the north side of
Mhm.
Columbus. Me and Paris not from the same area. We went to the same high school. His wife, they've been together since middle school. It was one of
Amazing.
my closer friends. It's like me
Mhm.
and him locked in because of that alone. And
Mhm.
he started rapping. And I know you seen the North hoodies against Monster. That's Paris
Yep.
brand. So we
Okay.
had a convo some years ago. I'm like, bro, I'm about to just push this shit with you. Fuck it. I'm from up north too. He's like, hell yeah, you could be like a brand ambassador. We had a whole convo, and I've been pushing this shit ever since. What I didn't
Mhm.
expect was for it to be as catchy how it is.
It's
Like
great.
I'd be like North, and like I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. North
Yep.
stands for need our revenue first,
Woo.
but we from up north. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
Smack holding that hoodie up was really important. As for
Amazing.
free game, a couple of them I'm still learning about. We still getting close. I don't lie, so I wasn't gonna get on here and what I'm saying. But my relationship with Justice and CP was what made that a no brainer. Like what I
Amazing.
mean. Like and Madman Leak is amazing. Like he ain't
Mhm.
got the spotlight yet, but
Mhm.
Madman Leak is like that. Migs is cold. Grizz is cold. Lucky on his way. They got some hitters in free game. I know it's
That's
like
what's up.
popular to like talk shit right now. I see though, they announced me, Migs, and Grizz. Like it got a little quiet all of a
It got
sudden. Like,
super quiet.
like free game ain't a laughing stock all of a sudden, huh?
Nah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a crazy lineup. I ain't gonna lie.
Now my brother Michi, aka Doc. So the
Mhm.
craziest shit about Doc, I ain't even know Doc was from here, bro. Like,
Okay.
cause he had Doc a little younger than me. Doc had been
Mhm.
gone for a minute, like cause he tells his story. He done moved
Yeah, he
out and
lived in
shit.
Atlanta for some time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he started popping up at like Shots Fired events. That's Camp Green,
Mhm.
Shots Fired, same
Mhm.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was managing my dude Demo for a minute. Shout out to my dog Demo.
Mhm.
Another north sider right there, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Doc was popping up and I didn't really know who he was. And me and him played phone tag for like a year and a half, bro. and he was always trying to get me to rap in spaces and all that shit. And like the few times I've talked in spaces, bro, I done got followers from it and shit. And like, you know, I guess I'm entertaining enough. People want to see me in them Jones.
For sure.
I said Jones. But yeah, I guess I'm entertaining enough, but I just like I was a little busier back then, and I was already like checked out on battle rap for real. I'm like, man, I ain't went nowhere with this shit. I done tried the Crucible twice, bro. I had my son. I was like, bro, I'm motivated for my son. I got one more run in this shit, and I'm done. And Doc booked me against Gary Austin in DC, and that was my initiation to Doc Rowe.
Amazing.
And Doc Rowe was the first time, you know, all this shit was new to me, bro. I've never done a group sparring session. I've never like it was a lot of shit I was standoffish with, just me as a person. Like I was like, I ain't doing that. Like, you know, I'm real big on because where I come from, like if you was me and you locked in and you were about to introduce me to somebody, I was like, that's your people's. Like, I don't know him. Like, I need to form my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show him
That's
love
real.
off the strength. Like he yours, but like he your homie, so he my homie. But at the same time, there's always that little level of because of situations I've been in where I've
Yeah.
learned that like shit, just because he your homie don't mean he my homie. Like
That's real.
that's some
That's super
trauma.
real. Yeah.
So, you know, that was the dilemma with me and Doc for a minute, bro. But I can honestly say, like, what happened, I was prepping, I hopped in one of them group spar sessions, bro, and Doc told me I was everything except ass, I guess. Like, it wasn't nothing positive.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, for real? And I kind of went back to the drawing board because I think like I had peaked down here in like Columbus. Like nobody felt like my shit was ass at that point. It's like, you know, Doc probably hearing material from fucking Twerk and Sheed and all these high levels. So, you know, he hear me, he like, well, you could rap, but what else?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. So I think that's when I took that leap. And a lot of the people in Doc Row, bro, there's not a lot of yes man energy. Eunice is a fucking asshole, bro. Like for sure, little Eunice will tell you, like, "Nah, terrible, terrible. Didn't like it." You know what I'm saying? Like Eunice is a fucking asshole.
That's
Like,
how he sound too.
yeah, like terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
You could do better, bro.
Yeah.
So well, Doc mean a lot to me, bro. You know, I don't want to keep bringing up all the stories and shit, but just you know, it was meant to be, bro. Because when I clicked up with Doc, I start finding out like a lot of the people he knew, like he already knew Paris. Like,
That's crazy.
and I'm like, Paris is the guy in purple behind me when I battle Monster that spawned in my second round out of nowhere. You didn't see him. He was on the stage and he ended up behind me. And there's a reason he was behind me, but I'm not gonna say it on camera because I don't want to make it look like I'm talking shit. The
Thank
person
you,
that
Lord.
knows, like, why? Because somebody pissed him off. But Paris, Doc know Paris. He know like some of my other homies from other places. And the more we talked, he like, bro, you know, I'm like, yeah, like I don't know them 10 years. So like just the mutual friends we had and shit, it just started making us like this, it made us closer. And then just, you know, Doc ain't never yes man me, bro. Whether it was battle rap, real life, anything. He pisses me the fuck off religiously though. Like religiously. Like I
Yeah.
be Doc Rowe will tell you I can cuss Doc out hella times in that chat. What Doc do with me though, Doc just ignores me when I get mad. He he just waits till the smoke settles and he be like, hey bro, you got battle this day. Cause I be tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Doc got a good heart though, so you know what I'm
Doc a
saying?
good
His
dude,
heart in
bro.
the
That's
right
what I'm saying. It
place.
be me. I be tripping when he piss me off.
Yeah.
Most time, sometimes though, like he be out of pocket, but like a lot of times it's just me tripping. Like I'm very grateful for Doc, bro, because if
Yeah.
it wasn't for him, I'd have quit.
That's
I'm
real.
telling
That's
you, I was
real.
almost checked out. I wanted nothing to do with this shit. He made me really fuck with battle rap again, bro. Like, so
That's
the little
real.
Nikola Jokic joke is starting to change. Like, I'm actually starting to like this shit. Like, there was a point in
I
time
love
I
that.
wasn't watching battles, none of that shit. I'm like, man, this shit corny. Like, I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Doc mean a lot, bro.
I
And I
love that.
think brotherhood's important, especially in a culture where like it's a lot of backstabbing ass energy going on.
It's
Fool.
too much of it. So I love to see it. And I love that y'all clicked up. I love that y'all from the same region.
Yeah,
And I think sky's the limit for you, man. You're one of the most unique talents that we've seen, unorthodox, that can dip and dabble in the different lanes. You're yourself with authenticity, and that boosts points to the ceiling for me.
yeah,
And your pen is vicious. I think you got a
appreciate it.
fire pen. And I want you to know that we listening. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We are listening. So who went, and it's so special, especially as a consumer of content, when there's a little reference in there that feels like it was just
Yeah,
for me or just for the individual
yeah.
listening. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
thank you.
Somebody just texted me about the knock him battle about my Franklin Richards bar like last week. Like, bro, I
Boom.
finally understand that bar.
that's
Yeah,
that's how you know it's great art. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
keep pushing your pen, keep doing your thing. You got fans out here, and I'm hyped to see what you do with this
And,
year.
and before we sign out, real quick, Jerry West, I want my fade. Loso, I want my fade. Hansel, I want my fade. Who else? Any of you smack track bitches, I want my fade. Because they put a bunch of y'all over me and y'all shouldn't have been. Who else? Who else I want to fade with? Who else?
Jesus
Shit,
Christ.
whoever. I'm booked for 3 battles right now, 2 for sure, and one's a possible, one's URL. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
who yet. Y'all gonna like
Okay.
that one. I'm already done. I'm gonna
Salute.
send him too. Cause y'all
Salute.
thought I just sent Monster because I was at home. No disrespect, Monster. We cool now. Uh,
Talk
so
your
I
shit.
gotta do it at the studio in Orlando. And we
Okay.
popping out there. The North popping out with me. I don't come places by myself. Who else? Who,
Salute.
who you say I should battle? Your Honor, lace them up. Who else you
Yep.
say?
Yep.
Vixen, whoever he said, I want static with. I want static with whoever. Like we can lace them up. I'm trying to
Yep.
go back out west this year.
Yep.
KP, you do another riot card out there. Where was we at? I forgot where he was at. You do a riot card at the Woodley Airport in Compton. Spin the block on me. Also, Dre Majesty. Tell TMM or one of them set it up. I'm sick of you talking like you can fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. We both Falcons fans, so I'll be sparing you, bro. But yeah, it's time, bro. It's time I fuck with Dre Majesty. But like at the end of the day, bro, we all can't be saying we the best.
Real talk.
We can't.
Real
We all
talk.
can't be. Fuck it, drugs. You back on URL. Come see me too. You seen Justice whenever you
Ooh,
get a chance. Um,
you and
yeah,
drugs would be
I'm
great.
ready to rap though. That's where I'm at. I don't give a fuck who I battle on URL, and now I am on URL. Like. Don't think I can't go take some road games. You know what I'm saying? They'll let me. I just gotta tell them. That's the problem with a lot of these dickheads prior. They didn't have the fucking too much ego to be like, hey man, listen, I'm a battle over here. Like it ain't that deep to me. URL don't want me to
Mhm.
battle somewhere. Cool. Fuck it. All right. But yeah,
Well,
man. That's
salute to you, brother. I
yeah.
appreciate you taking the time to do this. God bless you and the family. Happy New Year. And
Yeah.
let's close
Oh
us
yeah,
out with North.
CJA, when you come back, I'm on your ass.
Oh, CJA, you and CJA. You know,
Sky
that was one
Lee.
of the people I was going to recommend, but
Yeah,
I was like, you
Sky
know what?
Lee.
Let me skip it.
Nah,
Damn, you and
nah,
CJA would be crazy.
nah. Yeah, I appreciate you though, Frank. You know,
Hey, thank you for your time, brother. God
free the
bless.
fuck up, North.
North, we out.